What is up, breath of fresh air? I'm Patrick. I'm going to be your host for today's edition, and hope everybody had a good week. But I say, let's just jump right into this and get right on NCAA College World Series. Y'all are under the microscope. In particular, NCAA, in particular, you, NCAA, corrupt NCAA, you're under the microscope. Let's get it. So, unless you've been under a rock or you don't pay attention to college baseball, we are into the College World Series where we have Vanderbilt versus Mississippi State. So, I mean, look, this is gonna be a good series, and don't get me wrong, I was wrong on the on Arkansas getting to the College World Series. Who would have thought NC State put them out? But that's who we're going to talk about today, is the NC State. Okay, so let's start off with this. This team was a great team. They hit their stride at the perfect time, beating Arkansas and then moving on to some of the other wins that they had. They had some really good wins, and but due to NCAA COVID protocol, which I'm not a huge fan of, and I'm fixing to go into that and the reason why, NC State gets eliminated because of COVID and allows the Vanderbilt Commodores to proceed to the College World Series to face the Mississippi State Bulldogs. I have a problem with this because NCAA has mentioned for several months that they are going to use the science behind this. And the science behind using the COVID protocols makes sense. Let's go with the science, okay? So if we go with the science, NC State had 6 test positive for COVID. Among those 6, 4 were vaccinated. The other 2 had COVID earlier during the season. So with the 6 that got positive for COVID, 4 of them were vaccinated. The other 2 had the antibodies. And if we follow the science, if you're vaccinated, then you run an extremely less likely that COVID is going to hit you hard. And if you have the antibodies, same thing. This is science. This is what NCAA states that they are going to follow. We fast forward to about 4 days ago, which would have made this about 24th, 25th of June. NCAA does COVID testing, and NC State loses 6 players. Now, they're already playing with 13, so they're grossly undernumbered right now and still doing extremely well. But now they have 6 less people. Now they don't have enough people to put on the field, so therefore they have to forfeit. In today's society, after all of the COVID stuff, this does not seem like this should have happened. I understand that you want to do the safety of all the players and whatever. But to me, this seems like NCAA went for an opportunity to make more money. And an all SEC World Series with Vanderbilt and Mississippi State makes sense to NCAA. And I personally feel that they went for the money and not for the team that had an opportunity, because these boys had an opportunity. They were given everything to Vanderbilt in their very first game, where I think Vanderbilt won 3-1, or I think they won. No, NC State won 3-1, and to me, I just think it's unfair. I think it's unfair because nothing in COVID protocol says that you are having to quarantine anymore. So what are these boys going to do? Go out into the stadium and watch the game without masks? I don't know. I think NCAA needs to get their crap together and make more educated decisions. And if they are going to say that they are going to go by the science, then stick to going by the science. I feel that the NCAA has cheated these kids out of an opportunity to play. And, I even listened to some of the interviews that Vanderbilt had, including the head coach, saying that, hey, we're going to the World Series. We'll take it. But we really wish we would have had the opportunity to earn it. And that, to me, is leaps and bounds of tons of respect for Vanderbilt, stating that they wanted it, but they didn't want it this way. I think it sucks for NC State and how hard they have worked all year to get to this point, to have it yanked from their grasp because of what I feel is cheating them out of their opportunity. It just doesn't make sense to me. And again, if you're following the science, these kids are less likely to be hurt by it in any sense of what the world has been in this past year. So, and to me, the flu is even more worse than COVID it is anymore. So, I wish the NCAA would have just let the boys play. That's my personal opinion. Anyway, that's what I'm breathing on. So, you know how it is. You gotta smash that subscribe button. Let us know what we're doing, good, bad, ugly. It don't matter. We always love the comments. We always love the feedback, and we always respond to the comments. And until next time, see you later.